Hi everyone, welcome back to Tuesday with Piet and Grada. We are healers and coaches of a successful business in Fort called the Purple House Wellness Center. We've been around for well over 20 years. And today we want to talk a little bit about exhaustion, because when you look around you, there are so many people who are feeling chronically exhausted, and you could be one of those people if you're listening to us today. So we just want to talk a little bit about how you can become, what causes exhaustion, and then we're going to give you 10 tips of things to avoid in the supermarket. And we're going to do that very, very quickly because we want to do a demonstration of the Purple House smoothie. And the Purple House smoothie is really packed with nutrients and all sorts of goodies that will help your body to recover from exhaustion or snap out of it very quickly. Now, Piet usually makes breakfast for us because he's up a lot earlier than I am, and he likes to be alone in the kitchen. He doesn't like me around, so that's a good excuse for me to let him make breakfast. So Piet is going to show us how he makes the Purple House smoothie, and hopefully that will inspire you to take the smoothie at least 2 or 3 times a week. And it's very filling.
Yeah, it's full of all the nutrients your body needs and all the energy source that your body needs. A glass full of that will keep you going well into the afternoon.
Or all day in my case, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So some of the things, we just quickly going to skim over a few things that could potentially make you feel exhausted. So the first one is medication, right? So the, what do you call it? The Center for Disease Control in America tells us that 50% of adults have a disease, and the average person...
Chronic disease, actually.
Actually, that's right. Which is a lot. That's half of the adults in America, which would be the same as Australia, because we always copy America.
And the medical world give medications for those chronic diseases. And medications can have side effects, which one cause of exhaustion can be.
Yeah.
So look up the side effects and
discuss it with your doctor.
Yeah, discuss it with your doctor if there's something a bit better that's not going to cause you to feel tired and exhausted all the time.
Because the average person, according to the Center of Disease Control, the average person takes 4 medications per day, which is a lot. And we're not talking about supplements, we're talking about prescribed drugs. So a good idea would be to go to your doctor, get a second opinion to see if your medications could be making you exhausted, right? Secondly, everyone is dehydrated. That's absolutely true. Most people are super dehydrated. So how much water do you recommend that people should have?
A litre of water for every 30 kilograms of body weight should adequately hydrate you.
Yeah.
Plus, if all your cells, energy centres are working properly, we can actually make water at a cellular level, and having fats for energy creates that side of things for us.
That's right. Well. So that leads us into diet. So your diet, of course, can make you feel very, very exhausted. So we usually recommend pretty much everyone to take fewer carbohydrates.
High starch carbohydrates.
Yeah, that's right. And to increase their fat intake, right? And then we're talking about healthy fats like butter and coconut oil and so on. So carbohydrates make your blood sugar spike, so you get increased energy, then the energy drops down.
It's used up very quickly, so it's like a yo-yo energy, and it leaves you exhausted.
It's very, very difficult quickly on your body. Yeah. So it speeds up your aging. All right, well then a lot of people have digestive issues. This is another thing. So if you have digestive issues, well, some things that tell you have digestive issues can be like if you have diarrhea, bloating, burping, indigestion. I mean, that's obvious, very clear, isn't it? But there are things that are not so clear about your digestion, whether it's going well or not.
Skin issues can be a sign of not a poor digestive system, and their exhaustion is a symptom of poor digestive.
Even mental issues, or feeling crabbing, irritable, and just waking up feeling heavy, feeling exhausted, like we just said. So if that's you, I would definitely recommend you have a full health audit with Peter, and he does a series of tests with you in the room. With those tests completely safe and not intrusive, by the way. That will tell him what's going on with your cellular health. So he really looks at the tiniest particles of your body, which is your cells.
Well, it's how they're making energy, and that's we by right should be making energy or living on cellular energy. So, and if we're not, true. We'll feel exhausted. Yeah.
Then also, of course, there is this thing with your digestion that creates too much alkalinity. Now, you don't hear about this much, but it is actually such a thing that you can be too alkaline or too much your pH is off, so too much alkalinity in your blood, and that can also make you feel absolutely exhausted. That actually happened to me for quite a few years after I had the truck accident.
It binds up the oxygen in the blood, so the tissues can't get it, so we feel exhausted.
And that was one of the reasons why we studied the biomedic system in Chicago, because I constantly felt like I didn't have any energy in my body to take a breath. But of course, when we got there, I found out that I was too alkaline. So this could happen to many people. And one of the reasons is that you don't make enough hydrochloric acid, so your stomach isn't acidic enough, which happens more often than not, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So heartburn is pretty much 99% of the time caused by not enough stomach acid. Anyway,
now, another symptom or cause of exhaustion is too much responsibility. We need to start looking after ourselves. We're often looking after children for the first half of our lives, and then our parents for the other half of our life. And it's
a double whammy.
Tend to forget ourselves, and we need to prioritise ourselves.
Take really good care of yourself, that's for sure. So if you're in the middle years and you feel yourself caught up in those situations, it's really important that you look at the root cause of your exhaustion and maximize your lifestyle to support you as much as you can. That means also sleep better. If you're not sleeping well, there could be many reasons for that, and Peter will be able to tell you those reasons for sure when he does a full health audit.
Sometimes I have young mums or mums of young children come to me feeling tired and exhausted, and I say, you are a mum of 4 young kids, maybe that's a cause.
One young kid.
One young child.
One is enough. I remember I used to cry at night when we had our first child.
And I cried a few times in the morning feeling exhausted because he didn't sleep well. And I had to get up to work. It was. So,
anyway, I've got all of this written in the article which we'll post, so just read the article and then we can make the Purple House smoothie. I do also want to make it very clear that what really robs your energy is when you have suppressed issues in your tissues, right? I call it issues in your tissues. So things happen to all of us, things that we didn't want to happen, especially in our early childhood years. If life was, unpredictable or not safe, or you were emotionally neglected, or there were things that you couldn't say no to that happened to you, those issues are very active in the subconscious mind, which happens to be your immune system, which happens to be what directs your energy around your body. And so if your subconscious mind is always busy suppressing those traumatic emotions or feelings, that means eventually you're just going to run out of energy.
It takes a lot of energy to keep those suppressed.
So usually by the time people are 40, and if they haven't looked and healed their childhood issues, we used to find that around 40 things start to crack up. But these days, we've been in the industry now for well over 20 years, and these days we find that people are actually starting to crack up a lot earlier, like around 30. It's suddenly the emotions or the memories they want to surface. And so if you seek help with that, I'm your helper for sure. So, that's my area of expertise, to give you some clarity or lots of clarity and support, and also to shift all that energy out of your body so that you feel better straight away. You instantly feel better after one session. Alright.
Thyroid issues is another area where people may have problem and feel exhausted because the thyroid gives us a lot of energy, and the whole of Australia, I'd say, would be lacking iodine. So the thyroid needs iodine to function correctly.
Okay,
yeah.
That does, yeah. So even if the blood tests or the medical tests come back normal and you suspect you have a thyroid issue, you're probably right. So we usually say you need to drink lots more water with your good minerals, don't we?
Yeah.
Like lots of salt and the purple house smoothie. So it's all in here also about what to avoid in a supermarket, because a supermarket is of course riddled with health pitfalls, right?
Yeah. Particularly the aisles, the inner aisles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently if you just stay around the outside you can avoid the worst toxins. Alright, so let me see if I can change this thing around.
Change the
But it's got
picture
something
around.
there over the top, so of course it's like would have it. Because we want to do a demo with a purple house smoothie.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, okay. So here we go. We're in my what do you call it? Bedroom, recording room, teaching room.
You all right?
So here's Pete.
Okay, so yogurt mixed with flaxseed oil, a ratio of 3 to 1, so there's 6 tablespoonfuls of yogurt, full cream, and we always buy organic yogurt because
Okay, that'll do.
so there is an organic Jalna yogurt, the Vital All-in-One Greens
Shows the vital all in one.
is a green powder filled with heaps of different nutrients that the body needs.
Okay, and it looks like that. And it actually tastes alright. Just hold it near the camera. Thank you.
So there's a couple of tablespoonfuls. This is a smoothie for 2 people.
Okay.
Then the flaxseed oil, 2 tablespoons for 6 tablespoons of yogurt.
And we only recommend that you put the flaxseed oil when it's beaten up with yogurt, don't you?
Yep. Then a couple of teaspoonfuls of turmeric.
Show us what that looks like. Why do you put turmeric in?
It's an anti-inflammatory, and this is turmeric, so it's also got some other cinnamon powder, coconut, black pepper, green tea, so it's got a good anti-inflammatory mix.
I'm just filming you because you're more interested in the turmerics. All right.
Chia seeds, a couple of tablespoonfuls.
They help your body to stay hydrated, and they give you good protein and energy.
Persic powder is a set of sulfate minerals, which is a very good blood cleanser.
Okay, so it looks like that.
A couple of sachets, 1 each. Coconut oil, which is the best saturated fat you can find, 92% saturated. And I melt that, a couple of tablespoonfuls, 1 tablespoonful each in a bit of warm water, and this also makes the smoothie a bit better concentration. When it's got the water in it.
Okay, getting there.
Diatomaceous earth helps keep parasites, intestinal parasites under control.
Which everyone has, by the way. Everyone has parasites.
A couple of teaspoonfuls, 1 each.
We use iodine. Wait, I can't see it properly.
For the thyroid.
Sorry. Okay.
And from research we've done by a professor of endocrinology in the States who did a big iodine study, he recommends us take 100 times the recommended daily allowance.
So Pete's just putting the iodine for us in here.
So it's 10 drops each of the iodine.
Colloidal iodine.
And last but not least is a pinch each of
Boron.
a trace mineral called boron. And that helps get calcium into your bones, preventing osteoarthritis and osteoporosis.
And it kills candida, which is a yeast overgrowth. All right, so now it's going to be noisy. How can I
put the
stop
lid
that?
on.
Okay,
And
so
it will be a bit noisy to start with.
So we're using the Purple House smoothie recipe. Maybe I'll just go for a walk. You reckon?
Yeah, okay.
I'm just going to go for a walk into the clinic. Oh no, it's okay. Okie doke.
And it should be nicely blended. The yogurt and flaxseed oil needs to be blended together.
The molecules need to be beaten up, don't they?
I haven't got any clean glasses, but I put it in the coconut.
Okay, there you go. Actually, you can drink it, and I'll film your reaction. Are you hungry?
Quite well. It is lunchtime, so I like the taste of it.
Okay, so let's have another quick look at it. You're making me feel hungry. Okay, so that's what it looks like.
Quite often, for myself, I put probably another half cup of cream, so it's nearly half fat. That glassful, and that will keep my energy going for hours and hours and hours, nice and even. And our brain takes 25% of that energy, so it gives me nice mental clarity. And
yeah, that's right. It's an investment.
Yeah, it is.
In your future. All right, so I'm just going to turn it around so that we can say goodbye. Wait a second. Here we are back again.
We were talking about exhaustion, and a glassful of the green smoothie will keep me going from 7:30 to about 2 or 3 o'clock.
I thought you were going to say 9 o'clock at night. That's actually true. Pete doesn't need much else, do you, Pete?
Well, it's all the good fats that keep the cell's energy chugging away.
And it's good cleaning fuel. Yeah. All right, so I hope you enjoy this. I'm just going to block Pete out. So. All right.
Have a good week.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. So this is just a solution to boost your energy field or your energies, because it's not really much fun going through life feeling exhausted all the time, and you can do something about it. So hopefully you enjoy this. Reach out to us if you need more help, and wish you a really, really great week. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Bye.